way. Mount Bethel won the toss and opted to defer to the second half. Devin Andrews, one of the team captains for tonight, on the return. The Ascenders coming off a shutout win, 32-0 at Marathon on the two-day stay in the Florida Keys last week for state and junior national. But for Mount Bethel, coming in with a very impressive 2-0 record over Asheville Christian Academy of North Carolina, 55-0, and Copper Basin from Tennessee, 58-0. So they have outscored opponents 113-0. We'll see if they allow their first points on this opening drive. The Ascenders starting the ball on their own 25-yard line is quarterback Baker Giles, and they'll put it on the ground. Selah Justice will work his way up for about 5 yards. Again, we had some threatening skies in the area early on. Looking like a clear night the rest of the way. 2nd and 5. Again, the last game here 2 weeks ago against Tahopa Kaliga out of Kissimmee. Stopped after halftime. Giles, the ball is tipped, and then it is caught. Marshall McCullum be pushed out near the line to gain. Also in action tomorrow night, Junior National hosting Community School of Naples after a very gutsy 2019 win at Key West last week. And 2 doubleheaders this week and next week for the Junior National and the state programs. The IMG national team coming off another impressive victory at the Battle of the Beach, taking on Winslow Township, one of the top teams in the nation. And will keep the Ascenders in that top 5 national ranking. And then next week out in California, taking on Coronado, the power from Las Vegas. We come back here to the IMG State team. It is 1st and 10. Ball at their own 39-yard line. Play action. Giles has this one. It's tipped up. Asayi Kawahara. Again, he bobbled it up to himself and was able to bring it in and avoid any contact. So, gain of 9, and the Ascenders meticulously moving the ball down the field. Mount Bethel only bringing 24 playable kids today, most of them with two-way positions on the roster, as a penalty will bring that back for the Ascenders. All the way back to their 32-yard line. So 1st and 18 for IMG Academy. Send a man in motion. Giles rolling, looking for the deep ball, has a man, and it is almost intercepted. Devin Andrews almost coming down with it as well, but it was DeAnthony Wims. And a lucky break for the Ascenders, but a nice throw by Giles early on. I'll bring up 2nd and long. Baker Giles in shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. He's going to keep it himself. Gets up to the 35, and the pile moving him forward. Forward progress should stop, and the whistle ceases play. They'll give Giles a gain of 4 on the play. Third and 13. IMG needs to get to midfield for a first down. Senders wearing their all-black jerseys, blue trim and white numerals. And almost the inverse for Mount Bethel. Giles looking for the deep ball again. Andrews catches it, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. What a throw and catch, though, for the highlight reel. Unfortunately, it's going to go down as an incomplete pass, and we'll see the IMG punting unit onto the field. One man deep for the Eagles. And there is a flag coming in. Punt is fielded. I believe that was Ethan Pedersen. But a flag back at the 31-yard line of IMG, and it looks like it's going to be against the Ascenders. And that is the call. We'll see if they're okay with the short field.
This was an illegal formation penalty against IMG, declined by Mount Bethel, so they will have it 1st and 10 at their 40.
So 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. The first time we've seen the very potent Mount Bethel offense tonight. Quarterback Ronan Thompson dumps this one into the flat, and it's going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back,
Thompson's
Wes
pass
Dunlop.
incomplete, intended for Wes Dunlop.
And 2nd and 10, nice break for the Ascenders on 1st down. Degrees and very humid here. Feels like 83, 84% humidity, and again we took about an hour's worth of rain as Thompson rolls out to his left, lowers his shoulder, gets close to the first down marker.
Thompson,
and it looks like the chains will move
to midfield, brought down by Brendan Wallace and also by Brandon Tucker. It's right at midfield.
They're going to mark him just shy. It'll be 3rd and 1. Senders would love to build off the momentum from that shutout victory. Again, down in the Florida Keys last week. Glad to be back at home, looking for their first victory here on home turf. Jumbo package, and the ball is fumbled. And it looks like they did, in fact, give him the first down on the previous play. There's a
flag on the play at the 48-yard line.
Flag looks like it was a sideline warning.
This is aiding the runner penalty against
And it
Mount
was
Bethel. Takes them back 5 yards.
a very rare aiding the runner penalty.
Still first down. First and
So in that
15.
jumbo set, yeah, not able to do the infamous tush push. And they'll get it right back on the hard count.
There's a flag on the play.
Penalties hurting both sides early on. IMG Academy supports Gatorade's mission to get more athletes into sports. When we all play, we all win. Gatorade is committed to giving millions their chance to get in the game. Together we can fuel tomorrow.
This is an encroachment penalty against IMG. Puts
So
the ball back at
essentially
the 50.
Offsetting penalties, getting the ball back to the 50-yard line where it was before the aiding the runner penalty. Three receivers to the right. Wesley Dunlop on the right hip of quarterback Ronan Thompson. Takes the snap. Hands off. Dunlop looking left side and goes nowhere, and another flag coming in.
Down by Tucker. Flag on the play.
Brandon Tucker, credit with the tackle. 3 plays, 3 penalties. And a personal foul against IMG Academy.
Personal foul penalty, a face mask penalty.
So after the great
IMG.
stop at the line of scrimmage, it's going to give the Eagles of Mount Bethel 15 free yards.
This moves the ball down to the 35-yard line. Still first down now for Mount Bethel.
Now the snap, quick screen pass, finds Braden Evans. Tries to get up the sideline. He'll pick up around 5 yards on the play.
Complete to Braden Evans. Alex Perry with the tackle. There's a flag on the play.
And another penalty.
This is a holding penalty against Mount Bethel.
And it's going to be a hold against Mount Bethel. So alternating plays, alternating penalties, and this one goes in favor of the Ascenders.
All back at the 40-yard line.
And still early in the high school football season. Again, a great clean sweep for all IMG programs last week. Looking to keep that momentum coming into this week with the national team on a bye. Thompson alone in the backfield. They'll send a man in motion. They'll run the jet sweep. It's going to be ruled as a fumble. It should be an incomplete pass. And I think that is what they're
whistles are blowing.
Signifying. I think if Coach Dennis didn't start protesting, he said it's a forward pass. I think had IMG recovered that, you may have seen a different call from the Ascender sideline. But again, the missed pitch looking for Ethan Pedersen goes down as an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 15.
They deemed the ball down at the 40-yard line, so it's second down, 2nd and 15.
Now the snap. This one scooped out of the air by Asher Adams, trying to get to the outside, and another flag.
Adams inside the 30, brought
This
down
one at
by
the
Vaughn Thompson.
26-yard line.
Goal. This is a holding penalty against Mount Bethel. place the ball back at the 40-yard line. Still second down, 2nd and 15.
So back to 2nd and 15. Thompson rolling right. He's going to keep it himself and lowers his shoulder. And again, with the depth on this Mount Bethel
Thompson on the
roster, I think you're going to want to protect your quarterback a little better than that.
Elvis Harrison. Ball of the 30,
Again, here,
40
Thursday
yard
night
line,
football.
3rd and
Don't
9.
forget the NFL season kicks off later tonight. You can actually see a few IMG Academy alumni. Tyler Booker for the Dallas Cowboys. And on the Philadelphia Eagles, Elias Ricks and new draft pick Jahad Campbell. All playing their senior seasons here in IMG Academy. Third down, 9 yards to go. Now the snap, Thompson drops, looking, floats one up high, and it is incomplete, intended for Alex Hedden.
Thompson's pass incomplete.
No flags
to
on the
Alex
play, so
Hedden.
4th and 9.
Vaughn Thompson defending on the play brings up a 4th and 9 from the 34.
And at the high school level, this is one of those areas where you're almost too far to kick a field goal, but too close to punt. So we'll see if they keep the offense out on the field or attempt the field goal. And it will be the battery of Thompson and Dunlop in the backfield. 3 receivers out wide to the left, 1 to the near side. Now the snap, Thompson looking, and it is intercepted.
Thompson's pass
Marquise
intercepted.
Pendergrass
Marquise Pendergrass.
jumps the route and gets the ball back for the Ascenders. And the interception
First and 10 for the
hopefully going to give new life to the IMG offense. Again, he could have just knocked it to the ground and gotten a few more yards of ideal field position, but you can see the entire sideline hyped up as Pendergrass will get the INT.
Timeout for a water break. IMG Academy supports Gatorade's mission to get more athletes into sports. We all play, we all win. Gatorade is committed to giving millions their chance to get in the game. Together we can fuel tomorrow. Gatorade.
And so still scoreless here at IMG Academy.
Hello, Coach. My name is Josh Allen. I'm a quarterback at Wheatley Junior College out in California. Please have a look at my highlights and get back to me at any convenience.
And we'll see the offense come out after, again, having to punt on their last drive. They're able to move the ball pretty cleanly the first few plays and then just kind of stalling out. Hopefully they can gain some momentum off of that last defensive stop and shoot some new life into the Ascenders. No score here in Bradenton. And just about 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Now the snap. The fake hand to McCullum. Baker Giles takes it himself, had everybody fooled. Giles gets the first down and a few more.
Giles on the carry. He is brought down by Pedersen and also Dunlop, among others. Giles out to the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for IMG. A 14-yard pickup for Giles.
Back in shotgun, a running back on each hip for quarterback Baker Giles. They'll send McCollum in motion. Giles keeps it himself again, gets to the edge, and a flag in the neighborhood of holding. And he gets enough for the first down, but this one's probably coming back.
A flag on the play.
And it is holding.
This is a holding penalty and also a block in the back penalty.
So the
against
holding
IMG.
penalty was declined. There was a block in the back as well.
One of them was declined.
So they'll opt to take the second penalty and set up for a
block in the black was declined.
first
The
and
hold was
very
accepted,
long.
So IMG has a
22 yards
first
to
down
go.
at their own 29-yard line.
Ball on the Ascender 29-yard line. We've seen Giles with some impressive throws in the first drive. See if they go back to the air here. Giles, just a nice bailout screen to Selah Justice, who works his way up the sideline. And his progress will be stopped, but they picked up almost all of the penalty yardage. No flags.
And Sarah Kinnis. Ball at the 42-yard line. A 13-yard gain, second down.
Second down, 9 to go. Giles takes the snap, rolls left. Pressure coming, pump fake. He evades one and then just throws it out to the sideline.
Giles' pass incomplete.
And another penalty flag. So now all the way back to the 31-yard line.
This is a holding penalty against IMG.
And
Takes the ball
another
back
hold.
to the 31-yard line. It is still second down and now 20.
Second down, 20 yards to go. Giles drops, steps up, wrapped up, evades one, still on his feet. And brought down right about the line of scrimmage, maybe gaining a yard on the play.
Pond and also Sarah Kinnis. Ball up to the 32-yard line. It is 3rd and 19.
Third down, 19 to go. Expect the Ascenders to air it out here. Play action. Giles steps up looking for the deep ball. Has a man wide open. Devin Andrews to the house. Touchdown, Ascenders. 68 yards. Nobody had eyes on Devin Andrews, and he takes it all the way to pay dirt.
Blake Anderson is holding, and Ford Hansen.
Ford Hansen on for the point after. Snap is back, it bounces, it's down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 3:18 remaining in the first quarter, the Ascenders explode on a 3rd and 19 for a 68-yard touchdown from Baker Giles to Devin Andrews, and the Ascenders up 7-0. You're watching IMG Academy football.
Anthony Wims is deep for Mount Bethel. Hansen will kick it for IMG.
Welcome back. This one sent deep. And it's fielded at the 1. Probably waited a little too much time, but now finding space. Excellent running by the Anthony Wims, who gets up to about the 20.
Wims on the return.
I think he was hoping it was going to bounce into the end zone, but there was no guarantee it was going. You actually see a couple of the Mount Bethel Christian Academy Eagles wearing those Guardian caps, which the NFL and college ranks have popularized. Thompson handing to Dunlop, finds a seam on the right side, trying to break through, and shutting down is Odysseus Brown with the touchdown-saving tackle as Dunlop was
Dunlop on the carry.
looking deep into Ascender territory.
Odysseus Brown, the ball at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, ball. Their own 38-yard line. Now the snap. It's actually a new quarterback in. Gino Lucky. He finds Bubba Lungle.
Pass complete to Bubba Lungle.
Gino Lucky on the roster as a quarterback, a linebacker, and a defensive end.
Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. They pick up a 4.
And again, we've often seen with some of the teams with smaller roster sizes and the players that play both sides of the ball that, again, it can be impressive for a quarter or two, but to have that kind of energy for 4 quarters against a very deep IMG Academy team is extremely difficult. Lucky, the handoff, finding Dunlop, fighting his way through. He'll get back to the initial line of scrimmage, and a few more should be enough for the first down. We'll see where the official spot is.
It is 3rd and
it's going to be 3rd and inches. A little confusion. Is stopped with a minute 35 to go. I think there was just a little bit of confusion as to what the stoppage was. officials having a little bit of a meeting over the ball.
There's a timeout on the field.
And it's an
This is an
officials
officials
timeout. Apparently one of the officials needing a hydration break again. It is extremely muggy here in Bradenton, Florida. We got a good hour's worth of rain on the field before the game took place. Again, the skies were threatening early on tonight. It was rain in the forecast, but looks like we are going to get this one in. Not really sure what is going on. Minute 24 will step aside. You're watching IMG Academy football. Welcome back. Apparently we had a situation with personnel on the field having a little gastrointestinal problem. So we are back now, 3rd and short for the Eagles after a little extended break. Clock winding down to a minute remaining in the first quarter. Now the snap, the hand to Dunlop running left side. Tries to get the edge. Looks like he's going to get enough for the first down.
Dunlop on the carry.
And it will be a first down. Clock will stop at 55 seconds. That is remaining in the first quarter.
Bethel, 1st and 10.
And it will resume. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage are the Eagles. Lucky with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Now the snap. Firing, looking for the deep ball, and defended beautifully And a flag coming in late.
Lucky's pass is incomplete.
Brandon Wallace,
Pedersen, defended
I think
by
possibly
Brandon
maybe
Wallace,
had a
flag on the
hand
play.
on the jersey of the intended receiver as he went up to play the ball. And it is going to be a pass interference against IMG Academy.
This is a defensive pass interference against IMG. Ball down to the 37-yard line. First down for Mount Bethel.
Now the snap, Lucky into the flat, finds Braden Evans.
Lucky's
Will
pass
roll out of
complete to
bounds,
Evans.
just shy of the line to
Evans
gain.
brought down by Harrison.
Mount Bethel trying to find an equalizing score.
The ball at the 28-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Lucky in shotgun. Takes the snap. They go to the quick route again. This one in and out of the hands of DeAnthony Wims.
This is incomplete.
Very
Intended
lucky
for
that was
Wims,
not
defended by
intercepted on the
Harrison. It'll be
deflection.
3rd and 1.
Now 3rd and 1. Third and 1. They are in shotgun. Ronan Thompson back in at quarterback. Running to his right. He's going to get the first down and still on his feet. He loses the football and recovers it. Going out of bounds.
Ronan
Mount
Thompson
Bethel
back in at quarterback on
will
the
get the
keeper.
first
ball
down
came
and
out.
inch closer to the end zone.
The ball went out of bounds.
The first
Mount
and
Bethel
10, and-
retains possession.
Very lucky to fall back on it.
The ball spotted at the 17-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for Mount Bethel. Well, apparently it went out at the 19-yard line.
Lucky back in at quarterback, so they seem to be fine rotating personnel in and out. Now the shotgun snap. Lucky firing toward the back corner of the end zone, and it is caught.
And Lucky's pass into the end
DeAnthony
zone
Wims
complete for a
gets
touchdown to
the Eagles back within 1.
That was a 19-yard pass.
A 19-yard strike and a beautiful throw from Lucky to Wims. Looks like they might go for a two-point conversion, a very unconventional setup for Mount Bethel Christian. And he is going to get into the end zone with
Thompson
ease, so
on
the
keeper
two-point
for the
conversion
two-point conversion.
is good. IMG now trailing 8-7 with 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. You're watching IMG Academy football.
7 and number 82, Asahi Kawakura, deep for IMG.
This one will take a bounce. Fielded by Kawahara. Gets up to about the 40-yard line.
Kawahara
So
on the return
5 seconds to go. One final play remaining in the first quarter.
Alex Hedden.
Fans, don't forget you can wear what the players wear. Shop online at our official online retail store, shopimg.com, your official IMG Academy online retailer. Senders trailing by 1. Baker Giles back in at quarterback. Taylor Justice and Marshall McCollum on his hips. McCollum will go in motion. Now Justice fights forward and is wrapped up and
On the carry,
brought down about the 45-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 44, and that will be the end of the first quarter after 12 minutes of play. It's Mount Bethel Christian 8, IMG Academy State Team 7. You're watching Ascender Football.
With countless amenities in the Icon Eatery and Bar available.
Here at Bradenton's IMG Academy, the Ascenders trailing by 1 after Mount Bethel answered the first Ascender score. It was the first points that Mount Bethel had conceded all season long through 2 games. Now Giles looking for the deep ball intended for Jaden Montgomery. And actually broken up by DeAnthony Wims, who was the touchdown scorer. So making big plays on offense and aiding in big plays on defense. Third down, 5 yards to go. Giles takes the snap, play action, fires to the sideline. A beautiful pass completed to Kawahara and good for the IMG first down. Trips bunched up to the right. Man in motion is the tight end, Jake Loomis. Justice has some space on the right side, cuts up field. Flags fly about the 38-yard line. And it looks like it'll be in the neighborhood of holding. And another holding penalty against the Ascenders. So it'll stay first down. First down, 18 yards to go. Giles and Justice in the backfield. Getting the adjustment from the sideline. And Giles loses it. He has to jump on it. Looks like it hit his hands a little hard and just couldn't wrap it up. Giles takes the shotgun snap. Blitz coming. Giles steps up, and then he is bottled up in the backfield. And tackle for loss. Nowhere to go for quarterback Baker Giles, and now third and long. Have to get to the 39. They are at the 33. Third and 28. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for a play this long, though. We did see the Devin Andrews 68-yard touchdown. Giles fires across the middle, almost intercepted. It hits the turf. Intended for the tight end, Jake Loomis, and incomplete, and it'll be a punting situation for the Ascenders.
Hanson to punt for IMG. Pedersen is deep for Mount Bethel.
Great snap and a nice spiraling punt. Take a bounce in the Ascenders' favor, and it'll be down.
Hanson's kick is down at Mount Bethel's 33
inside the 35 down to the 33.
First and 10.
With 9 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the first half. IMG unable to capitalize on that last drive. Again, penalties really hurting both sides of the football, especially the offense here early on. This to Dunlop. In the flank, gets up
Screen
to
pass
about the
complete
40.
to Dunlop. He's brought down by Crutcher and Thompson.
And another penalty, not doing Mount Bethel any favors either.
This is an illegal formation penalty against Mount Bethel. Moves the ball back to the 29-yard line. Still first down.
So 1st and 15 after the illegal formation penalty. Snap. Lucky steps up and just has to opt for the shovel pass to Dunlop.
Lucky's pass complete to Dunlop.
Gets back to about where he was brought down on the previous play. No flags on this one.
Dunlop is brought down by Crutcher and also Ian Reed. The ball is at the 40-yard line. It is 2nd and 4.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Lucky hands to Dunlop, running right side, lowers his shoulder.
Dunlop
He'll pick up
on
a couple
carry,
on the
brought
play.
Down by Aaron Crutcher. Dunlop gets it out to the 42-yard line, bring up a 3rd and 2.
3rd down, 2 yards to go. Center defense would love a big stop here. Now the snap going up the middle. Enough for the first down, so the
Roland
clock will
Thompson
stop
on
temporarily.
The keeper, brought down by Brandon Wallace and Aaron Crutcher. The ball at the 46-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for Mount Bethel.
First and 10, ball from their own 46-yard line. A little over 6.5 minutes remain in half number 1. Ronan Thompson, a little bit of a delayed quarterback draw, and he'll step out of bounds after
Thompson
breaking
on the
into
keeper. He
Ascender
tight ropes
territory.
The sidelines and then goes out of bounds at the IMG 45. It's a pickup of 9. It's 2nd and 1.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Now the snap. Thompson fakes to his right, takes off to the left. And just running into the Ascender sideline, stopping the clock yet again with 6:29.
The IMG 36-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for Mount Bethel.
You saw that little shoulder shake to the right, then takes off to the left, being and forced out by, it looks like Marshall McCollum getting some defensive reps as well as from the running back position. First and 10. Now Lucky. He's going to step up and he'll be brought down
Gino Lucky
right around the line of
carry.
scrimmage. Lucky with nowhere to go.
Aiden Garcia with the stop for IMG.
And temperature dropping a little bit here in Bradenton as the sun sets behind us over the Gulf of Mexico.
2 on the play, 2nd and 12.
Now Lucky takes the shotgun snap, pressure coming. He gets rid of it. It's batted up in the air. What a heads-up play.
Lucky's pass is
Brandon
incomplete.
Tucker, I believe, with the two hands
Batted
to
down by Brandon
knock it
Tucker.
down.
This
If he
will
would have
be a 3rd and 12.
gotten some hands around it, might have been an interception and a pick six.
Therabody is proud to be an official
Therabody is proud to be an official recovery partner of IMG Academy. Therabody offers an ecosystem of percussive therapy and pneumatic compression products and solutions to help our student athletes perform better, recover faster, and manage pain. Therabody. With this timeout, it'll be 3rd and long when we get back. The IMG defense looking for a big stop. Take a look at the last play before that timeout. Lucky able to evade the one tackle and then tries to shovel it forward. And there you see just absolutely knocked out of the sky by Brandon Tucker. Now Lucky drops, pressure coming on the edges and almost intercepted McCollum. Had two hands around it. It's going to be 4th and 12 with 5.5 minutes to go.
Batted down, and this will bring up a 4th and 12.
Again on 4th and 12, it is Ronan Thompson, so they'll have to watch for a fake.
Ronan Thompson.
Again, with a roster of only 24 guys, sometimes finding a long snapper can be a luxury.
Deep for IMG.
You have to be very careful. Thompson with the fake, pressure coming, throws it downfield and sails it over the head of Dimitri Sarakanis.
IMG will take over.
So IMG will get the turnover on downs after the incomplete pass. Located next to campus, the Legacy Hotel at IMG Academy is a contemporary boutique hotel with countless amenities and the Icon Eatery and Bar available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy ultimate convenience and proximity to campus as well as local area attractions and top-rated beaches. Visit imglegacyhotel.com to reserve your stay. 8-7, the Ascenders trail. 5.5 minutes remaining in quarter number 2, 1st and 10. IMG offense will see if the third drive is a charm. Play action to Justice. Giles keeps it himself and is just navigating his way through the line of scrimmage. The ball is stripped from Giles and pounced on by DeAnthony Wims, but it is after going out of bounds, so Giles will pick up 7 on the play.
7, it's 2nd and 3.
And you see just some great evasive footwork. Now the snap, the hand to Justice, finds a seam on the left side, but then quickly wrapped up.
Justice on the carry, brought down by Thompson.
Maybe a gain of a few inches depending on the spot.
At the 46-yard line, a pickup of 1. It's 3rd and 2.
Third down, 3 to go. IMG from their own 46-yard line. Need a big play here. Giles rolls right. Pressure coming and just over the head of Justice.
Giles pass incomplete, intended for Justice. This will be a 4th down.
Dimitri Sarakinis was bearing down on him, just totally unabated to the quarterback. And it looks like they are bringing Ford Hansen on to punt. As we tick over into 8 o'clock local time. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us.
Pedersen is deep to return from Mount Bethel.
And there will be a timeout called by IMG Academy. We'll take it with them. They trail by 1 with 3:44 remaining in the first half. This is Ascender football. Welcome back. 4th and 3. The IMG punting unit out onto the field. Beautiful snap, and the punt is blocked. And it is going to be taken to the house. Braden Evans scoops it out of the air. And what a swing of emotions for the Ascenders. And the senior wide receiver, tight end, and linebacker able to pick up the block punt in the air.
Schneider for the extra point attempt for Mount Bethel. Adams will hold for the Eagles.
Snap is back. The whistles blow. We'll take a look at the block punt. And just a very athletic play. Credit to the Mount Bethel Special Teams unit. Timeout will be taken on the point after.
Apparently they're redoing this. There's a timeout on the field.
Yeah, and IMG Academy supports Gatorade's mission to get more athletes into sports. When we all play, we all win. Gatorade is committed to giving millions their chance to get in the game. Together, we can fuel tomorrow.
There was encroachment on the snap, so that's why the ball is half the distance to the goal.
And it looks like they're going to try their unconventional two-point conversion yet again. And a look that we have not seen. Snap is high, and the option pitch to Dunlop, and he'll fall into the end zone for another good two-point conversion. So 16 unanswered points for Mount Bethel Christian Academy. 3:34 remaining in the first half. Eagles up 16-7 on the Ascenders. You're watching IMG Academy football. And now they'll throw the screen out across the field and brought down. So the two-point conversion is shut down.
Pass was complete to Pedersen.
Ethan Pedersen was trying to get to the outside. Again, very unconventional look at 2 points, and that time they give us a different look, trying to throw to the receiver directly behind the essentially unguarded line, lined up on the entire left side of the line of scrimmage. And it will not count. So 14-7 is the score. Mount Bethel Christian leads. You're watching IMG Academy football.
Schneider will kick off for Mount Bethel. Devin Andrews deep for IMG.
Welcome back. Ascenders needing to score on this upcoming drive, trying to level this game. And they'll have 3.5 minutes to do so. And more whistles blow, and this is probably going to be a procedure penalty against Mount Bethel.
There's a flag on this kickoff. I think they'll do it again. This is an offside penalty against Mount Bethel, so the ball is moved back to the 35-yard line, and Schneider will kick it from there.
So 5 yards back for the Eagles. And this one, a low-driven kick. Fielded by Devin Andrews. He had the 68-yard touchdown. And blows through one tackle, and now a flag coming in as Andrews has a chance to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Andrews returning it for a touchdown.
And there are multiple flags on the field.
There are 2 flags. One is at midfield.
One flag sitting at the 50, the other at the 35. And it looks like it's going to be a hold all the way back at the 35. So 10 yards from that takes him back to the 25. So the nearly 70-yard return is taken off the board.
There are 2 holds on this play, both
But
by
based on the
IMG.
explosive playmaking ability
and
we've
one is
seen,
accepted.
would anticipate the Ascenders trying to get the ball to Devin Andrews a little more here at the end of the first and into the second half.
It is from the point of infraction, so they take the one that's further back. The ball is put down at the 25-ish yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the IMG 25-yard line. Giles hands it off.
That's McCullum on the
Marshall
carry.
McCollum
He is
picking
brought
up
down
maybe a
by
yard on the play.
Number 71, Weston Sturdivant. McCollum picks up a couple. It's 2nd and 8.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Now the snap flag flies right at the beginning. Giles is bottled up in the backfield. Whistles blow.
Giles is wrapped up in the backfield by Weston Sturdivant, Josh Snell.
And we'll see what the call
And there's a
was.
flag on
Maybe
this play.
a neutral zone infraction. And it was an illegal shift against the Ascenders. And that penalty was declined, so they'd rather have the loss of down and the chance to get the ball back.
So the ball spotted back at the 20-yard line. The penalty is declined. Mount Bethel took the result of the play. 3rd down.
And the hard count will bring the touchdown scorer, Braden Evans, over the line, and Ascenders will get that penalty yardage back.
This is an encroachment penalty against Mount Bethel. Moves the ball to the 25-yard line. Still 3rd down.
Third and 10. Clock continues to wind down, under 2 minutes. Now the snap. Giles looking for the deep ball, and just a little too long, intended for McCollum.
Giles pass incomplete, intended for McCullum. This
And
brings
now
up
a punting
4th down.
situation for the Ascenders. Now a little bit of movement from the Ascenders. This one, another beautiful spiraling punt fielded by Pedersen. Pedersen is quickly wrapped up inside the 45, and that is where he will be brought down. And the Mount Bethel Christian Eagles will have a minute 26.
It'll be 1st and 10.
(14-7). The Ascenders trail by 1. They would love to keep Mount Bethel out of the end zone here, as the Eagles deferred on the coin toss, so they will have the option to receive to begin the second half. Ascenders would also love a big defensive play to possibly get the ball back and another chance to score. Now the snap, thrown backwards, double pass, and they get it up to Asher Adams, and a little clever trickeration from Mount Bethel.
A double pass complete to Asher Adams, pushed out of bounds by Odysseus Brown. Ball at the IMG 40-yard line. This will be a
8 seconds come off of the clock, and
15-yard pickup for
Mount Bethel Christian trying to throw everything they've got at the Ascenders. 40 yards away. Now it is Lucky and Thompson in the backfield. Pressure coming. Lucky gets hit and almost intercepted. Slips right through the fingers.
Intended for Thompson. It was deflected by Dustin Petrus. It is second down.
Lucky, or no, this is Thompson. This bailout pass to Dunlop and quickly snuffed out at the line of scrimmage.
Thompson's pass complete to Dunlop. Petrus with the tackle, the ball right at the 40-yard line, 3rd and 10.
Ronan Thompson in shotgun, takes the snap. Looking deep downfield, pressure coming, pocket closes, he's able to evade, still continues to get out of the way, and a stiff arm gets the first down and runs out of bounds.
It is Ronan Thompson,
and somehow turning
out of some trouble and gets to the IMG
a first down from nothing.
Line. A pickup of 14. This will be a first down for Mount Bethel.
.16 seconds left. Now the snap, Thompson looking downfield again, steps up in the pocket and steps out of bounds. 8 seconds to go,
Thompson
probably the last play of the half.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It is second and let's call it 1. A long one.
Timeout called by Mount Bethel, or by IMG. We'll take it with them.
Timeout,
8 seconds
IMG.
remaining in the half. Ascenders trail by 7. You're watching IMG Academy Football. Second and short, 8 seconds to go. Maybe the last play of the half. Ronan Thompson rolls to his right, fires it up, looking in the end zone. It is intercepted, and that is how the half will end. No flags, and the Ascenders are able to keep it a one-score game.
And that takes us to halftime.
And that will be halftime. We'll take a look. Saw Thompson rolling to his right.
IMG Academy would like to thank
fighting
the
for it.
following proud sponsors.
And the interception. So IMG Academy go into the halftime trailing 14-7 to Mount Bethel Christian Academy. We'll have halftime for you and be back in about 15 or so minutes. You're watching IMG Academy Football.
The Gatorade Sports Science.
dead afterwards.
I don't.
But if you need my charger, use it. Looks like you got iPhone.
Is that USB?
Welcome back to IMG Academy and Stadium. Ryan Sudol back with you for the second half, where the Ascenders trail the Eagles of Mount Bethel Christian Academy 14-7. The Ascenders lost the coin toss, and therefore the Eagles will receive to begin the second half. Fielded at the 5, looking for space. Running left side, and this is not going to be a good start to the beginning. Tripped up a little bit to Anthony Wims, and then finally brought down from behind by Selah Justice.
On the return. Selah Justice finally brings them down at the IMG 31-yard line.
About a 63-yard return for Mount Bethel Christian. Again, they were getting close to scoring before the half, and then an interception
Ball,
to end half number 1. Kept the Ascenders just down by 7, but a great start to the second half for the Eagles. We'll see again, with the amount of two-way players they have, how the fatigue settles in as we get into the third and fourth quarters. Ronan Thompson firing this one as Wesley Dunlop. Running right side, keeps his feet,
complete to Dunlop,
and will be shoved out of bounds eventually by Badir Homa.
Badir Homa forced him out of bounds. There is a flag on the play.
And a flag, looks like in the neighborhood of possibly holding.
A block on the back penalty against Mount Bethel moves the ball back to the 42-yard line. Still first down. Holding penalty, excuse me.
First down, about 20 to go. Ball back at the 42-yard line of IMG Academy. Trips out to the right, one receiver to the left for quarterback Ronan Thompson. Takes the snap, fires, and it's incomplete. Second and long.
Adams, second down.
Now into the flat, Thompson, and a tackle for loss as Alex Hedden is brought down behind the line of scrimmage and brings up a 3rd and 23.
Ball spotted at the 45-yard line.
Again, IMG Academy is the world's most prestigious sports performance and educational institution. With our world-renowned boarding school and noted sports camps, IMG Academy continues to set the standard for total academic, athletic, and personal development in youth student athletes. Have some information on the upcoming schedule. Thompson drops, looking deep, now rolling to his right. Pressure coming, he's got to get rid of it and just throws it out of the sideline, and 4th and 23 will almost certainly bring on the punting unit. Again, next week, the national team back in action, taking on Coronado out of Las Vegas. That game will be played in California. It'll be the first time that the Ascenders have played in California since their 2018 loss to Bryce Young in Mater Dei. And this booming punt, fielded by Kawahara. Running left side, sheds one tackle, and then finally brought down on the other side of the 25, down to about the 27.
IMG will have it there, 1st and 10 for the Ascenders.
So next week we have the national team in action, and then next Thursday night the state team will be taking on Ida Baker out of Cape Coral. And then Friday, a late edition, Legacy Puerto Rico will be coming back. You might remember them as the team that we played in our spring practice. Head coach Gerardo Rodriguez, who was a member of the IMG Academy national team back in its early inception, and has made a point to come here to Bradenton about once a year to get a little tune-up in for his players from Puerto Rico. So we look forward to having them on campus next Friday. Baker Giles keeps it himself. Fights to get back to the 25. It'll be
Giles on
a
the
short
carry.
loss.
He is hit in the backfield by Braden Evans. A loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Second and 12. Now Giles looking for the deep ball. And held up is Jake Loomis. Asher Adams going stride for stride with him down the sideline, and incomplete.
For Jake Loomis. It'll bring up a 3rd and 12.
Now the snap, Giles looking, keeps it himself. Almost thought about pitching it out. Takes a bounce at about the 35 and still fighting forward. It looks like it might be enough for the first down. We'll take a look. But hard-fought yardage and a first down for Baker Giles. Looks like he might have been dead to rights in the backfield as he steps up in the pocket, evades one tackle, and then just works his way around. Takes a strong hit from Braden Evans. And again, for a team with a small roster already, you hate to see a down player. Looks like it might just be cramps, though, for Mount Bethel Christian. Under Armour is proud to outfit IMG Academy football in the world's most innovative uniforms and training gear. Visit UA.com today to see Under Armour's full range of performance apparel. Don't forget, you can also get some of that Under Armour apparel with IMG Academy branding. Go to www.shopimg.com, your official IMG Academy online retailer. And that is DeAnthony Wims. He has been a playmaker on both sides of the football for Mount Bethel Christian, so to lose him for any amount of time is going to be a serious blow for the Eagles. Approaching 9 minutes left in the third quarter. IMG on the move. Giles takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Selah Justice. Giles has some space on the right side. Flag comes flying in as Giles fights for the 48-yard line. Looks like to the 49.
Brought down by Thompson, Dunlop,
and it is another hold against the Ascenders.
This is a holding penalty against
a common
IMG,
practice
so
of football coaches around the country. And having to do a little extra running the day after And the penalties have definitely mounted for both the IMG offense and defense tonight. Ball taken back to the 29-yard line of IMG, so first down. And 20 yards to go.
Be first and 20 from the 28.
And the hard count will get 5 of those yards back.
And another flag comes in. This is an encroachment penalty against Mount Bethel. Moves the ball out to the 33. It is first and 15.
First and 15, a little flyover on the way to SRQ Bradenton International Airport. Giles tries to roll to his left and is brought down by Tyler Pond.
Giles on the keeper. He's brought down by Tyler
The junior
Pond.
center guard and nose guard. And so far the fatigue not an issue on this Mount Bethel team, looking to move to 3-0. The Ascenders looking for their second victory and first one here at home.
It is second and 16. Loss
And
of
now a
yard.
new quarterback coming in, Blake Anderson. Justice and McCollum in the backfield. And our first look at the freshman quarterback, Blake Anderson. They'll send McCollum in motion. Anderson looking for the deep ball and almost brought down. Trying to find Jake Loomis.
That's Blake Anderson, and his pass is incomplete downfield. This will bring up a third and 16.
As we approach 9 o'clock local time, third down and 16 yards to go. Baker Giles back in, fires a dart across the middle, and it is the big playmaker, Devin Andrews.
Giles' pass is completed.
And he will get the first down and into Eagles territory.
Andrews gets to the 45-yard line of Mount Bethel. This will be a first down for IMG.
From the Eagle 45-yard line, first and 10 for the Ascenders. Now the hand to Justice, finds a hole up the middle. He's into the next level. 35-30, 25-20, brought down inside the 15, and a flag comes flying in.
11-yard line of Mount Bethel. Ford White with the tackle. Is a 34-yard run for Justice. And there's the flag.
Looks like it'll probably be coming back. Another hold against the Ascenders.
This is a holding penalty.
And so it'll only be a net gain of 5 yards, and they'll stay on first down.
Push the ball back to the 40-yard line. It's still first down.
Giles has Justice on his left hip. McCollum split out into the slot on the near right side. They'll send him in motion. Giles looking for the deep ball. Has a man, and it is caught! Jaden Montgomery, the freshman.
Pass is complete to Montgomery.
And what a throw by Baker Giles. He's looked good on some of those deep throws tonight. And on this drive, doing a great job. But it looks like there is a flag down at the 5-yard line.
The pass was completed down to about the 5-yard line.
Now just waiting for the official call. And it is against the Ascenders. It looked like some kind of hold, but it's only coming back.
This is a delay of game because of the spiked football, so it goes back 5 yards to the 10-yard
So
line.
it was a delay of game. Montgomery, after catching the ball, spiked it down. And turns into a 5-yard penalty. So first and goal, though, for the Ascenders, looking to tie this football game back up. Giles has Justice on his left side, Loomis in motion.
The give is to Justice.
Justice will be
Justice
brought
is
down right
tackled
about the line of
immediately by
scrimmage to bring up
Western
second and goal. Looks like he may have been tackled high up above around the helmet.
It's second and goal.
No penalty. Second and goal. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second and goal. Giles. Hands to Justice. Justice dancing forward, getting close to being in the end zone. And does he break the plane? He does. From 10 yards out, Selah Justice gets 6 for the Ascenders. And just absolute grit and guts to get forward, keep his feet, and then finally falling forward and breaking the plane. 4:34 remaining in the third, and a chance to tie it up here on the point after, off the foot of Ford Hansen. Blake Anderson, the holder.
And, Hansen will attempt the extra point attempt.
Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:34 remaining in the third quarter, and the Ascenders tie it up at 14 with the Mount Bethel Christian Academy Eagles. You're watching IMG Academy Football. Welcome back. Ford Hansen with the deep boot, a chance to be returned. They'll try to prevent the 63-yarder that they had on the last kickoff, and they will. As Ethan Pedersen is brought down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Crutcher and Wallace in on the stop for IMG. All at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Mount Bethel.
IMG defense will be looking for a big stop. A chance to take the lead. They have, again, not led since 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter when Wims was able to get the 19-yard touchdown and then the 2-point conversion. Empty backfield for Mount Bethel. And the little forward pass on the jet sweep, and
that is a forward pass to Pedersen.
Brought down. In on the tackle, Elvis Harrison.
Ball at the 28. Pick up a 5 at 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5. And Coach Dennis screaming for a timeout. Or screaming for a flag.
I think there's a flag on this play. No flag. They are waving it off.
So the flag is waved off, 2nd and 5. Gino Lucky takes the snap, play action, fires quickly over to the right. And being brought down, Dimitri Sarakinis.
Gino Lucky back in the game. His pass is complete to Sarakinis. He's brought down by Marquise Pendergrass.
And there is a down player, 3rd and 3. When we get back for the official timeout. Again, the humidity and heat, something that not too accustomed to in Georgia. It looks like maybe just a little bit of cramping and soreness after the tackle. And limping off gingerly will be Sarakinis.
It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 30.
Third and 3. Now the snap. Ronan Thompson back in at quarterback. He is tripped up. He's not going to get enough for the first down.
He's hit immediately by Badir Homa.
And Badir Homa.
And there's an official's timeout on the field for an injury.
And Badir coming off of a fantastic week down in the Keys. 14 tackles, 9 solo, 1 interception, a tackle for loss, and an onside kick recovery. Timeout taken by Mount Bethel. We'll take it with them. 4th and 2 when we get back. You're watching IMG Academy football. Fans, you can join the conversation. Follow all platforms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, and also TikTok now. Follow along at IMGA Football. Again, for all updated news and notes, upcoming schedules, where you can watch the road games, and also pay attention this week as Director of Football, former coach Kyle Bray, breaking a little bit of news. I'll wait for the social team to do that next week, but we'll be big on the national front. What a punt, as this will roll all the way down to the 5. What an absolute beauty of a bounce for Mount Bethel College, or Mount Bethel Christian Academy. And now 95 yards for the Ascenders to get their first lead since the first quarter. Again, some big plays via the arm of Baker Giles and capped with the 10-yard run from Selah Justice. And we'll see what IMG has for the longest field they've had to start with all evening long. Giles in shotgun, his heels in the shadow of his own end zone. Fakes to Justice. Giles cuts up field, protects the football, and powers forward. Good for about 5 yards, falls down for another 1 or 2.
Giles with the carry brought down by Alarcon and Sturdivant.
So they'll give him 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ball at the 11-yard line. Pick up of 6 at 2nd and 4.
Now the snap. Into the flat. Has Kawahara.
Giles pass complete to
Could be
Kawahara.
a short gain, about 1 yard on the play. As we tick down to about 90 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 3rd and 3. And it looks like an encroachment penalty against Mount Bethel will give IMG a free set of downs.
This is an
and 5 free
penalty
yards
against Mount Bethel. Moves the ball out to the 17-yard line and a first down for IMG.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 17-yard line of IMG Academy. The hand to Justice bounces to the outside, and he's got room to run. He brought down just shy of the 30.
That's Justice on the carry, brought down by Dunlop and White.
Yeah, and IMG doing a great job moving the football, keeping it in bounds and leaving the clock going. And the biggest key so far this drive, no big flags.
So 2nd and about 2.
Now McCollum bouncing out to the right side. He'll get enough for the first down, brought down at the 30. Chains will move, the clock will stop briefly, and there is a down player, looks like Sarah Kinnis, who will stay down. He needs some help getting back up, but again, this is the second time he will be walking gingerly back to the huddle. And it looks like the clock is stopped with 1 second. And they'll wind the clock. And that will be the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth, tied up at 14 apiece between IMG Academy and Mount Bethel Christian Academy. 12 more minutes left of football. We are still in a deadlock. You're watching IMG Academy football.
Today to see Under Armour's full range of performance apparel.
Welcome back. 1st and 10, and now the Ascenders going from south to north here in Bradenton, or right to left on your screen. As we begin the fourth quarter, 12 more minutes to decide who wins this football game. Giles has McCollum on his left hip, Justice on his right. Devin Andrews, single man coverage on the near side. Play action. Fires, almost hits Andrews a little bit behind him. Covered nicely by Ethan Pedersen. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up a 2nd down.
Now McCollum in motion. Now the little bailout screen. And a shove in the back intended for Justice.
Incomplete, intended for Justice.
3rd and 10. Seconds on the play clock. Send Andrews in motion. Looking deep downfield. Stepping up is Giles. He sees a seam and he's going to take it. He's across the 40 for the first down and into Eagle territory, out of bounds.
Giles on the carry, gets near midfield, maybe crosses it, pushed out of bounds by Evans.
First down on, it looked like Baker Giles wanted to look deep downfield, instead saw a seam and a completely wide open right side of the field. Takes off and gives the Ascenders a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, ball at the Eagle 48-yard line. Now the hand, Justice, just powering his way forward. He'll pick up about 2 yards on the play.
That is Justice on the carry. He's hit by Sturdivant and Thompson.
Now we'll bring up a 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at
And
the
IMG
47,
would love
a
the
gain of a
opportunity
yard,
to,
2nd and 9.
again, maybe take off 3 or 4 more minutes and then punch one in. Three receivers left, one to the right. Baker Giles in shotgun. Selah Justice on his left hip. Now the snap, play action, and then the fake throw. Giles keeps it himself and gets up to about the 40-yard line.
Near the 40-yard line, touched by White.
We'll actually mark him at the 41 to bring up a 3rd and 3.
The 41. It is 3rd and 3.
Loomis in motion, high snap, the hand to Justice, running left side. He powers forward, gets enough for the first down, and up to about the 32-yard line. So IMG not going quietly into the night. 10 minutes remaining.
Spotted at the 31, first and 10.
Spotted at the 31, 1st and 10. Now this is where you can see the defense. Hands on hips, hands on knees for Mount Bethel Christian Academy. And this is where playing the full 48 minutes will wear down on a team that does not have depth on the bench. Giles takes a huge hit, goes up for the pass, and it is intercepted. Devin Andrews trying to rip it away from him, but it will be Mount Bethel Christian Academy coming down with it. A much-needed INT for the visitors from Georgia.
10 at their own 7-yard line.
And now the IMG defense needing to come up big and keep this a 14-14 football game. Snap. Dunlop has room. Breaking into the second level and finally brought down.
Dunlop on the
Elvis
carry,
Harrison.
brought down by Pendergrass.
And Dunlop looks like he may have
The ball at the,
sprained an ankle, and again another huge loss. He has been the workhorse in the backfield, and
it's a 23-yard pickup for Dunlop.
Walking gingerly to the sideline. Not a player you can really afford to lose this late. We'll see who the next man up is for Mount Bethel Christian and the Eagles. Now the snap, the pitch to Thompson. Thompson with the stiff arm, he'll get enough for the first down. Tackled
Thompson
inbounds. The clock will stop till the ball is spotted.
Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for Mount Bethel.
Play clock winding down. Lucky takes the snap. They might try a double pass again. Ronan Thompson evades and now looking deep downfield, and it is incomplete. A wide open Bubba Lungle.
Thompson's pass was
falling out of bounds, and
Bubba Lungle.
A huge break for the Ascenders, as that two quarterback monster almost came up and bit the Ascender defense yet again. Again, the first backward pass totally legal and allowing Ronan Thompson a second attempt downfield. And the freshman wide receiver slash free safety, Bubba Lungle, is going to look back at that highlight multiple times as a possible game breaker. Timeout IMG will take it with them. 8:10 remaining in the game. Unless we stay locked up and we go to overtime, but I have a feeling that is not where this game is headed.
We do appreciate
We will take a quick break. You're watching IMG Academy Football.
And then just as a reminder, all parents and
IMG Academy would like to thank the following proud sponsors: Airweave, Dunlop, Forever Lawn, Gatorade, the Gatorade Sports Science Institute, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, Quick Goal, Merrill Lynch, Michael Saunders and Company, Musco, Select Soccer, Therabody and Under Armour, and Uniball. Thank you for your continued support of all IMG Academy athletic programs. Approaching 9:30 local time. We kicked off at 7 o'clock. 8:10 remaining. Now the handoff to Thompson. Tries to make a spin move forward and maybe gets a yard on the play. Third down and about 8 to go. Third and 9. They gained about 1 on the play. Big stop needed for IMG. It looks like they might try the double pass again. They fire downfield, and it takes a deflection. It is broken up by Colton Sack, and that's going to force the fourth down.
Colton Sack with the tip on the play for IMG. Brings up a fourth down.
And again, they try to get the double pass. IMG growing a little wiser to it. Ronan Thompson firing downfield, and there you see Colton Sack just getting a hand to it before it gets to Asher Adams. And they'll punt it again. Kawahara will just track it out of bounds. 7:08 remaining in the game. IMG with the football back. And they've got about 80 yards to go to try to break this tie. It's 14-14. You're watching IMG Academy Football. First and 10, ball on the IMG 20-yard line. And Mount Bethel, even after the change of possession, want to take another timeout. We will keep it here. Again, we'll tell you more about the upcoming schedule next week. Coronado, one of the powerhouses from Nevada in the Las Vegas area, will be taking on the top 5 ranked IMG Academy national team. That game will be in California and will also be based around a recruiting event. Again, it will be the first time that the Ascenders have played in California since their loss to Mater Dei in 2018 with the quarterback Bryce Young at the helm. IMG only losing by 4 points, and that would be the last time the Ascenders would be even allowed to play in California due to some rules that the CIF Southern Section had passed forbidding California teams from scheduling the Ascenders. But like I said, there may be some news on that coming up within the week. And then next Thursday night, IMG, this state team you're watching now, will be taking on Ida Baker out of Cape Coral. And then Junior National on Friday night. We'll be taking on Legacy Puerto Rico. It'll be the second time they've seen them this year. They came here and helped with the spring practice back in May.
The ball spotted at the 14.
Baker Giles taken down in the backfield. He's second and about 15 yards.
It is second and 16.
Second and 16 on the official spot. Giles, nice throw, has Justice. Stays in bounds and down the sideline and then finally shoved out. After getting the first down, Justice stays down on the sideline.
It's pushed out of bounds by Alex Hedden. The ball at the 34-yard line, a pickup of 20 yards, first and 10 for IMG.
So Justice took a hit. Seems to be okay, gets up with a little bit of help. First and 10, it'll be McCollum in the back pocket of Baker Giles. McCollum runs into his offensive line, can't get around him.
He will see where forward progress is.
And progress will be stopped. We'll see who had the official spot. They'll mark him at the 33-yard line.
33. A loss of a yard, second and 11.
So, net loss of 1. McCollum pointing out some of the potential blitzers. Again, Wesley Dunlop, the running back, also making a turn at linebacker. And Giles has to outrun him. Fires downfield, and it is poked away by Ethan Pedersen. And incomplete will bring up 3rd and 11. And a final hydration break of the night. We will take it with them. 5:20 remaining in the contest. 14-14 is your score between the Ascenders and the Eagles. You are watching IMG Academy football. 3rd and 11. Big down for the Ascenders. Baker Giles sends Tiger Connor in motion. Looking for the deep ball. Has Devin Andrews. He has to get pushed off a little bit. Some contact with Ford White. And that'll bring up 4th down and the punting situation. Devin Andrews almost making another huge play. But the potential we've seen from Baker Giles' arm here on this second game at home. Again, the first game was called at half against the Hopekaliga. Now a little bit of a shift. Gets back to Ford Hansen. Another booming punt. This one will take an IMG bounce inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Finally marked down by Elvis Harrison. So under 5 minutes remaining. And the stalemate continues here at IMG Academy Stadium. Gino Lucky runs out of space, and the ball is loose. The Ascenders have a chance to pick it up, scoop, and score. Oh, my goodness. Dustin Petrus picks it up after Gino Lucky loses the football. What a change of events here in IMG Academy Stadium.
Touchdown for IMG.
As we take a look, again, Lucky's had some great plays, and then the pocket just closes. And he is manhandled by Garrett Graham. Credit him with the forced fumble. And then it would be Dustin Petrus
Anderson is
with the pickup, scoop, and score. And just like that, the Ascenders back on top. And Garrett Graham, big number 91, the sophomore, just getting to Gino Lucky and ragdolling him, forcing the football to fly loose. Now the snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And for the third time tonight, Ford Hansen's extra point is good. 4:44 remaining in the game, and the Ascenders, with a defensive score, have gone back on top. It's 21-14 over Mount Bethel Christian. This is Ascender football. Hansen back on for the kickoff, and
Anthony Wims is back.
Mount Bethel Christian not just fighting the Ascenders, but now also fighting the clock. As Hansen sends this one deep. And it is bobbled into the end zone. It will be a touchback, even though initial contact was made outside of the end zone. The Anthony Wims would have loved an opportunity to run it.
Mount Bethel will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, 80 yards and 4 minutes and 41 seconds is what Mount Bethel Christian needs to overcome. It is Lucky and Thompson in the backfield. Thompson under center. The shoulder throw now rolling to his left. Looking downfield, and it is caught. There is a lot of room to run for Asher Adams. Is he going to be chased down? He is.
Thompson's pass complete to
And it is a 60-yard gain for the Eagles, and that is one way to answer the defensive score from IMG.
It'll be 1st and 10, Mount Bethel. A 60-yard pass play.
Timeout going to be taken by IMG. Don't forget, our next broadcast will be right here tomorrow night as the junior national team looks to go to 3-0 as they will be taking on the Community School of Naples. And kickoff right here with me at 7 p.m. The weather forecast is as promising tomorrow as it was tonight. Looks like there is some rain in the forecast. We can play in rain as long as there's no lightning. 1st and 10, ball just on the edge of the red zone for Mount Bethel. Ronan Thompson has Dunlop on his right hip. There's the shoulder fake looking across the middle. Garrett Graham bearing down on him. And the bailout throw to Asher Adams, and he will step out of bounds.
Thompson's pass complete
after
to
a
Adams,
nice
pushed out of
gain.
bounds by Homa. The ball at the 11-yard line. It is 2nd and 1.
So a gain of 9 for Adams. Defense needs a big stop here, or the offense is going to have to do some marching down the field with about 3.5 minutes, depending on how long these final few plays take for Mount Bethel Christian. A turnover here would be huge for the Ascenders. Now the snap, play action, and it is caught. Alex Hedden
Thompson's
down
pass
inside the
complete to
5
Hedden
and
on the slant out to the 2-yard line.
was some very good coverage by IMG and
Be
almost
1st and
getting to
goal
the
for Mount
football.
Bethel.
I believe that was Elvis Harrison again on the coverage. 1st and goal. Now the snap. Thompson works his way in, and he is in for the score.
A touchdown.
21-20 now with the extra point pending. And we'll see if they try their goofy looking 2-point conversion. Or if they're going to stay for the tie. And again, they are going to come out with that unconventional look. It worked on their first touchdown, did not work on the second. We'll see if it works on the third. And he is brought down just shy. Thompson tries to extend.
Thompson is just short of the goal line.
And Jaden Montgomery absolutely hyped. Thompson tried to roll to his right.
The ball be spotty. Mount Bethel will kick off as the 2-point conversion fails. It's IMG 21.
And we'll take a look.
Mount Bethel 20.
You can see rolling right. Snuffed out quickly, and Thompson trying to jump in and just inches shy of taking the lead. And now with 3:34 remaining, both teams with one timeout left. Now we'll see if they try to kick it deep. Caden Schneider has it teed up at the 40, and the Ascenders have to have their heads on a swivel. And they will boot it deep. There's nobody there for the Ascenders to get it. Selah Justice will track back to the 5 and will be brought down just shy of the 10.
IMG returns.
Again, it looks like they were maybe anticipating the onside kick, and there was nobody back deep to catch it. .317, a couple of first downs can end this game for the Ascenders. It was the junior national team eking out a 1-point victory at Key West last Friday. And right now we'll see if the state team can hold on for this 21-20 result. Baker Giles. Back in shotgun. Justice on his right hip. Now the snap, the hand to Justice, trying to find a seam up the middle. And he'll fall forward for
Justice
maybe a yard.
Carry. He gets forward progress to about the 10.
So they'll give him 2 yards on the play. Marshall McCollum will sub in. 30 seconds on the play clock. Senders need a first down to just kind of put the cherry on top. Snap is low. And this one intended for Jake Loomis and a little behind him and incomplete. Now the Ascenders have to protect the football on 3rd and 8.
This will bring up a 3rd and 8.
Senders also still holding on to that final timeout. McCollum on the right hip of Baker Giles. Rolls right, looking downfield. Throws it up, and it is incomplete, and 4th and 8.
Giles pass
And no
incomplete,
flags.
intended for Kawahara,
So a
broken
quick
up
3
by
and out
Evans.
was not what the Ascenders
This will
wanted.
be a 4th and 8 for the Ascenders.
And Parker Hansen, for the first time, will be punting from his own end zone. Ford Hansen. Call him for a little extra blocking help. And a beautiful booming punt. Fielded at the 47. And just stepping out of
That
bounds.
is Pedersen on the punt return.
And it was Ethan Pedersen. And
Pedersen near
again,
the
a
30-yard
field
line.
goal
Mount Bethel will have it
could
first
do the
and
trick
10.
for Mount Bethel as well. We have not seen any sort of place kicking as of yet. First and 10, Ronan Thompson. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now the snap. Firing across the middle, and it is low.
Thompson's
A little bit of a
pass
collision from
incomplete,
Braylon
intended for
Cooley
Evans.
at the end of the
Second
play.
down.
But 2nd and 10. Now with a minute 59, it's going to be who wants it more. Mount Bethel's offense or the IMG defense. 21-20 is the lead that the Ascenders are currently holding on to. Started back with 3:18 remaining in the first. Baker Giles connecting with Devin Andrews on a 68-yard touchdown pass. We'll see if this is a false start or an encroachment. And it is going to be against the Ascenders, so 5 free yards will bring up 2nd and 5.
27-yard line.
So
Second
ball at
and
the
5.
27. And now another penalty.
A flag just came in.
And we'll see if this is coming back. And it was an unsportsmanlike
This is a dead ball
Conduct penalty
unsportsmanlike
against
conduct penalty
the
against
Ascenders.
IMG.
And so just like that, almost 20 free yards
This
from the
moves
penalty
ball
flag.
to the 13-yard
First
line.
and
First down
10 from the
for Mount
13. And Coach Dennis wanting an explanation on the unsportsmanlike penalty. First and 10, still 1:59 remaining. Now the snap. Thompson, and it's deflected. It is Petrus again, incomplete.
Thompson's pass is incomplete.
Dustin Petrus had the scoop 6 to put the Ascenders up 21-14, and right there, a huge pass breakup.
Second down.
Second and 10, ball at the 13-yard line of IMG Academy. Ronan Thompson takes the shotgun snap. Looking deep across the middle, has a man, it is caught.
Thompson in the end zone.
Touchdown, Braden Evans.
Braden Evans.
And now they're going to have to go for the two-point conversion, only leading by 5. And the Ascenders are going to have 1:51 to march down the field. Now going for 2, back corner of the end zone, and it is knocked away, incomplete. There is a flag that comes in.
Conversion, there is a penalty in the end zone. Thompson's pass incomplete.
And if this is defensive pass interference, that's just an absolutely ridiculous call.
This is a pass interference penalty against IMG.
And it was, in fact, a defensive pass interference on an incredibly clean pass breakup. Now the snap, going forward and diving and lunging into the end zone is Ronan Thompson. 28-21, Mount Bethel lead the Ascenders with 1:51 remaining. You're watching IMG Academy football. Again, after this game is over, be sure to go ahead and finish Thursday Night Football. Eagles and Cowboys, a similar score right now, with the Eagles winning 21-20 over the Cowboys. Mentioned some of the IMG alum in that game. Forgot to mention Nolan Smith, also on the Philadelphia Eagles. So 3 former Ascenders on Philadelphia and 1 on the Cowboys. Devin Andrews shoved
Devin
out
Andrews on the return. He's
at the 43.
45-yard line. IMG will have it 1st and 10 for the Ascender.
actually spotted down officially at the 44-yard line. So 56 yards in a minute 46 separating the Ascenders from possibly sending this game into overtime. Break into the 10 o'clock hour. Andrews in motion. Now Justice takes a hit after picking up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Justice on the carry, brought down by Wims and Dunlap.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7.
A pickup of 3 at 2nd and 7.
Ascenders still with 1 timeout left. Same for Mount Bethel Christian.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Mount Bethel. Minute 14 to go. Ascenders trail by a touchdown. This is Ascender football. Second and 7. Baker Giles in shotgun. Send Kawahara in motion. Play action. Giles steps up, has some room to run. He's into Eagles territory. Still on his feet, falls forward. That'll stop the clock and get the Ascenders much closer.
Giles on the keeper gets to the 34-yard line of Mount Bethel. It'll be first down for IMG.
And a timeout, I believe,
Officials
taken.
Timeout for an injury.
And there's actually an injured player. So that will stop the clock, and the Ascenders will hold on to their timeout. It is Dimitri Sarakinis. Again, he's gone down a couple of times in this fourth quarter. That time especially not beneficial for the Eagles. Ball on the 34-yard line of Mount Bethel Christian. 65 seconds to go. Giles takes the snap. Play action, looking downfield. Has a man tracking down, and there is a flag. And that is going to be a defensive pass interference. As Kawahara, there was a tug of the shoulder that is going to get called every time. Clock will stop, and the Ascenders should get 15 free yards here.
This was a pass interference penalty against Mount Bethel.
And after kind of a stalemate of a third quarter, the fourth quarter has been full of action and missteps. And the Ascenders now inside the red zone, 19 yards away from a chance to tie this game up. Receivers in tight. Giles takes the snap. Firing off his back foot. And just out of the reach of Marshall McCollum as pressure was bearing down
Second down
on the sophomore quarterback, Baker Giles. 49 seconds to go. Second down and 10 yards. Ball at the 19-yard line of Mount Bethel Christian Academy. Giles, pressure coming. Fires across the middle, has Devin Andrews, who will get the first down.
Giles pass over the middle, complete to Andrews.
And the clock will continue to move. They are going to move the chains. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
39 seconds to go. Ascenders 8 yards out. The clock is moving. 30 seconds remain. Now the snap. Giles rolling right. Tried to take it himself. He has to get set back up, and 20 seconds to go.
He is stopped by Braden Evans.
And IMG is going to take
That'll
their
be a
final timeout.
IMG, that's their last timeout.
So everything's got to be in the air to the end zone for these final few plays. They cannot afford to get taken down in bounds. Final few moments for the Ascenders. 20 seconds to go. Second down and goal to go. Ball on the Eagle 8-yard line. Giles takes the snap. Looking for Andrews on that little circle route into the end zone, and it is intercepted in the end zone, and that is going to be the ball game. Giles just threw it up, was trying to get to Devin Andrews, and Mount Bethel Christian just needing to take a knee. Hard-fought game for the state team is going to end up with their second home loss. They'll look to get right next week against Ida Baker. Don't forget tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff time for Junior National taking on Community School of Naples. Junior National looking to go to 3-0. Community School of Naples looking to go to 2-1. And they will just take a knee, and 10 seconds to go. That will do it from Bradenton. Final score at the conclusion of tonight's game. Mount Bethel Christian Academy and the Eagles 28. IMG Academy State Ascenders 21. Hard-fought game. They'll have to go back and take a look at where some of the penalties may have cost them. All in all, an exciting second half. Again, we'll see you again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff for Junior National. The national team is on a bye week. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and spending your Thursday evening with us. For everybody here at IMG Academy, my name is Ryan Sudol saying good night and so long from the Sun Coast.